Well, what does the color you wear say about you? Basic black may mean more than just a color. It can define who you are and make a personal statement. Here to explain is the founder of True You Makeover, Sandi Miller. Thank you for being with us.
Happy Thursday to you, Amity. Delightful to be here.
Absolutely great having you here.
Thank
Learning
you.
a lot off camera, first of all. But let's talk about some pictures of celebrities. If we can show those right now to show.
Well, actually, before we do that, before we go to that, is it okay with you if I give you a little bit of background?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yes, because this kind of tells you how I got there. So
Okay.
from the time I was a little girl, what I used to do was I'd get a Barbie doll. This is back in the day, before your day, when Barbie dolls first came out. And I didn't have the money to go to the store and buy her outfits, so I had to be creative and make them out of my mom's remnant baskets, and I could always see what would work on Barbie. And then I entered the pageant system, the Miss America pageant system, and as I was competing, I didn't have the money for gowns, so I ended up having to make my own gowns, and I knew what would work on me. And then I made it to the Miss America pageant. I represented Oregon, and I'm sitting backstage, back in the day of Burt Parks. They're going back.
I love that.
Oh, everybody loves Burt. And so now I'm backstage, and I'm looking across the room at one of our final rehearsals, and I see Miss Delaware, and I think, oh my gosh, if she would just let me do her hair and makeup, she'd be so much cuter. And I offered, and she did, and she got in the top 10.
Amazing.
So the point of it is I've always had this passion for how I can help other women bloom.
Right.
So now fast forward to today, to True You Makeovers, and this is where I want to bring up the types. Is this our camera right here? Good.
Yeah,
I just want to
make
make sure who I'm looking at. Thank you. And so we're going to look at Hillary Clinton as our first lady up, and we call her in True You Makeovers an animated achiever, meaning she's naturally buoyant. She's not trying to be, she's born with that quality.
Right.
So our personality types are your innate qualities. On the left, as we were talking earlier, you thought she looked imposing.
A little bit imposing in the black.
Exactly, and that's what I think she's going for, but she also looks far older than she really is.
She would hate that picture.
She would hate that. Well, she probably does hate that picture. On the right, there's a buoyancy, so that's much more in alignment with her energetic signature, her natural personality. Yeah, so let's move on to the type Bs, and these we call our bonding blenders. Now, Gwyneth falls in this. Now, Gwyneth is far younger than Hillary, but what's happening to her on the left in the black? What do you see?
It seems to age her as well.
Exactly. It's harsh.
It's harsh.
It's harsh. On the right, in the blue, not that that's the perfect blue for everybody, it's her blue.
Right.
And it's also the shape of the garment. So it's color, shape, and texture. She looks dewy.
Right, she does. She looks ethereal there.
Very good. Oh, I love that word. Let's go to the Ds. We're skipping the Cs for now. Now, Susan Sarandon, we all love Susan Sarandon. What a gorgeous, gorgeous woman. But what happens in that black?
Oh, it's terrible on her.
It's strident, isn't it?
Yes.
Her skin goes ashen, where on the right she looks radiant.
Absolutely.
Yes. So let's go now to the type Cs, and then we call these our confident completers. Now, Courtney falls in that category. What do you think of her in the black?
I think she looks actually nice in the black.
Exactly.
Oh.
So energetically, she can wear the black.
Wonderful.
So, see, what we're talking about here isn't that it's nothing based on your skin type, it's nothing based on the color of your eyes. That was the old color theory.
Right.
This is based, it's kind of like feng shui for the body, if you know anything. It's energetics and who you were born to be, who you are on the inside showing up on the outside.
That's what I was going to ask you, is talk to us about this feng shui for the body. I mean, it's one of those situations where it's like, maybe you're trying to emote something and you think black is the right color to go with, but it's not. How does someone find their power color?
That's really good. But let's talk about black. Let's stay on that because, boy, we could go in a lot of directions right there.
Let's talk about black.
So black itself, what if black doesn't work for you? Well, today I happen to fall in the category where I can wear black, but I'm not today, I'm wearing navy. To show you a really, really dark navy is much softer. So if someone finds that black is too harsh for them, it's a really good idea to find the navy that works for you, because there's all kinds of navy out there.
Oh my goodness.
You know, there's all kinds of it. Or to find the aubergine, which is an eggplant color, or the forest green, or the brown, or steel gray is sometimes so much better than black. So go ahead.
I was going to say, real quickly, I have to wrap our segment up right now. Two questions. Is black my color?
I wouldn't be able to tell you right now, but let's talk on the break.
All right, perfect. And secondly, we are going to talk about finding the power color for you in the next block. You've got some hue cards, correct?
Yes, I do. My true hue cards.
All right, I'm
excited.
excited.
Talk about that. Yeah, me too.
All right, and if you want more information in the meantime, what's your website?
TrueYouMakeovers.com. Visit us.
All right, we'll be right back.
Thanks.
Thank you, Rob. Well, what we wear is more than just a collection of threads. Our clothing can be a representation of who we are, how we represent ourselves. Now, has anyone ever told you that you look great in a certain color that suits you? Well, I guess there's some truth to that, and you're here to explain and walk us through finding the color for you is the founder of True You Makeovers, Sandi Miller. Thank you so much, Sandi.
Oh, Amity,
I actually wore this color today because I do have a lot of light pink.
Yes.
It doesn't really come across as light pink on TV, and I actually don't think it looks great on me.
Well, you know, thank you for saying that because
you didn't
I don't
have
to. The thing is, you're a gorgeous woman, and let me just show you something. And if you can look straight forward into the camera, and if we can come in really close on Amity so that we're just seeing her shoulders and her...
I don't know if you all want to get too close because it's a little bit scary up
well,
there.
but I want them to be able to come in on a really close shot, even closer. Yeah, straight on that, a girl. So from here, what we're looking at for your audience, pull that hair back just a little bit, is this is a beautiful color, but on Amity it washes her out. And just for the sake of time, this does work on men as well, but the thing is it's easier on men because they don't have hair and makeup. Now keep watching the area right under her eyes because this is where as women we show our age, we show our tiredness. It's the least flattering area if we're in the colors that don't work for us. And when this color goes up on her, did you see the radiance just pop even more? Her skin gets her skin gets dewy, and let me drop this down so you can see what I'm seeing. And look, make sure you're looking straight in that camera.
Okay.
Yes, beautiful. So yeah, the color's beautiful, but is it wearing her? And that's what we want. We want to find out what are the color shapes and textures that really allow us. They support us energetically.
Right.
Instead of if your outfit speaks louder than you do, you might as well be wearing a duck suit or a costume.
Right.
You know, because you never get a second chance to make a first impression.
That's so true.
And
I've noticed
in your business.
It's funny. It's because, you know, sometimes I'll get dressed in the morning and I won't know. I'll think, oh, this is cute, and I'll come in and I'll sit down at that chair and I'll look at myself when we come up on camera and I'll be like, oh, that didn't work. I actually keep some clothes, like a black blazer and a navy blue blazer, in case of these emergencies where you just never know. And so I guess seeing yourself on camera is kind of like how other people must see you.
It does. Now let me show you something, if you wouldn't mind coming in close one more time, because what I want to show you are the True Hue cards. And these True Hue cards are something that I've developed that help make shopping a breeze. Now Amity and I are talking about the possibility of maybe shopping together next week. What happens when I put this color card right next to her? See how much it loves that? But when I put this color card up, oh, it just fights it. So it's hard to see on camera as much as we can see here in the lights. But this is your shopping tool that is the size of a credit card. It fits right in your wallet. It is the most convenient way to learn the color shapes and textures so that you laser in on shopping and you're focused on this works, that doesn't work. 98% of what's in a store doesn't work on anybody.
That's incredible.
I mean, wouldn't you like to know what does work and eliminate all the rest?
It would be great.
Yes.
It would certainly be great.
It's time saver.
Now, if somebody wants to find you or find more information, where do they go? TrueYouMakeovers.com, or if you can't remember that, SandyRoseMiller.com will take you there. And I'm based in Houston, but we're developing online systems right now. Perfect. Thank you so much for being here this morning
pleasure.
and revolutionizing my world. I appreciate it.
It's been my joy, Amity. Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back.